mean, if you think about like your relationship with addiction and I guess, coming out the other side, like what is something that maybe you think that people don't usually see or understand about going through that that
I think one thing about actually being in addiction, like still entrapped by it, that people don't understand, at least I knew people didn't understand, and I wish people would have understood, especially those closest to me about addiction, is how much I wanted to be helped and how much I didn't know how to be helped or get help. I didn't know how easy treatment was to get into, that it could be like one call away or whatever, but like yeah, I just everybody wanted me to be better, but nobody wanted to help me.
Mm.
So, and I think, I seen a video one time of a a kid nodding out from heroin, and the caption said, "Mom, comma, I'm crying out for help." And like you just see this kid who's like nodding out. He's a messed up kid, but like internally he's screaming, he's crying, right? So
Mm.
I think what people do, people see this like messed up person, but I don't think that people actually understand how confused, entangled, entrapped,
Mm.
angry, abandoned, all these things that feel they're trapped. It's a prison, and so they don't want to be there.
Mm.
So, and it can happen to anybody. Like I, I always smoked weed when I was younger, and people would do pills and be drinking liquor and doing drugs, and I would make fun of them. I'm like, I'd be like, you crackhead, stop being stupid, which, there's some wisdom in that, you know. But my point is, I never thought it was possible for me,
Mm.
you know.
Mhm.
But I took a couple Adderalls, and that led to a couple Mollies. And then all of a sudden, I'm doing meth. I never thought that was possible. And I only did meth. I took a couple Adderalls so I could create music because I was coming out of a depressive spell. And I took a couple Adderall, and then I got back into making music, and I just did that for a while. And then all of a sudden, I got introduced to meth. And the very next day, I stole everything from the house I was staying at to buy more meth. I was like, what just happened? You know? And it happened in the matter of like 4 days. So it can happen to anybody. I think that's something that people don't understand, that people really, really want help.